Well, let me remind our audience, we're speaking with William Murray, chairman of the Religious Freedom Coalition in Washington, D.C. No911mosque.org is the website. Do you believe Barack Obama is anything other than a Christian?
You know, he says he's a Christian.
Right.
And in our country, you know, when somebody says there's something, we honor that. I mean, Nancy Pelosi says that she's a Catholic. There are, you know, a lot of priests and bishops that will disagree with that statement, but that's what she says. And Barack Obama says he's a Christian. Now, there are people that say, okay, because he believes in collectivist salvation and not personal salvation, he's really not a Christian. That isn't the issue.
No.
The issue is what he says that he is.
And what do you believe? Do you take him at his word? I mean, do you have any evidence to suggest otherwise? I hear some hesitation in your voice.
No, well, I see, as a Christian, I believe in personal salvation. And I believe that you know, he says he's a Christian, of course, but he does believe in the liberation theology concept of collective salvation, that you all get together and you do some great thing, you save society, and then everybody is collectively saved, whether or not they, you know, particularly are Christian or non-Christian or whatever. I don't believe in that concept, but that's not important. He does. And he believes that is a form of Christianity, and he says he is a Christian. And, you know, people that believe he's a Muslim, I understand why the number of people has grown from 9% to 24% that believe he's a Muslim. I understand why that has happened.
Wow.
But
that's incredible. I mean, why? Why has that happened? Why is that logical?
Well, you know, it's a cumulative situation. For instance, he became president of the United States. The first television interview he did was with Arab television, and you know, in which he said the sweetest sound he's ever heard is the you know, is the evening prayers. And I think that several of those things and the Cairo speech and other things have led people to think that perhaps he has an agenda that is pro-Muslim or might be Muslim. So it's collective. Now, I think part of this is the White House's problem, too, to be very honest with you, and both liberals and conservatives had said this. This isn't me. And that is the fact that there has been very little to challenge this out of the White House. I think in future weeks or months, we're probably going to see Barack Obama and his family headed into a local church, or
well, hold on a second, William. We've seen Obama in churches for years, and I think the White House is right not to mention it. I mean, Barack Obama has no reason to, you know, it's kind of in the same way that I'm surprised he even commented on the whole birther thing. Hey, listen, I can't go around all the time showing people my birth certificate. It's not really something he has to constantly be doing, proving he's a Christian. I mean, I think it's a pretty extremist movement that is pushing this thing.
No. And I'm not saying that at all. What I am saying is that I expect the White House to do that. I'm not telling him to do that.
Gotcha.
You know, I say that I believe that because there is this rising number of people that believe that he is a Muslim, that we are going to see a reaction from the White House because of it.
Hey, last question. I always ask all of our guests from Christian organizations about this. I'm Jewish. I don't believe in Jesus. Am I going to hell?
You know, I also run a PAC. It's called Government Is Not God PAC, and we support Jewish candidates. And there are all kind of theories about, there are people that are Christian that say, well, you know, you have to have Jesus. There are others that believe in the concept of two covenants, that the Jews have a separate covenant with God.
But what do you believe?
And that Christians have another covenant.
What do you believe, William?
Well, that's just it. That is a theological argument that isn't in my pay grade.
So you don't even want to give me your opinion?
Well, like I said, it's I am not a theologian. It's not in my pay grade.
All right, you don't even want to give me you don't want to hint at an answer.
Well, it is not an area that I'm expert in, and I have heard both arguments presented to me very, very well by friends of mine that are Jewish and otherwise, and it is an argument that it is a good argument. The concept that God has a separate covenant with the Jews is a very good argument, and I've listened to it, and it is something that with my Jewish friends I don't care to argue.
All right, William Murray, chairman of the Religious Freedom Coalition, no911mosque.org is the website. We don't agree on much, but I'm glad to have spoken to you today. Thanks for calling in.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, take care.
You've been listening to Midweek Politics with Dave Pakman.
Midweek Politics is made possible in part by CSR Wire, the corporate social responsibility newswire at csrwire.com, by DIF Design, specializing in custom business websites at difdesign.com. To find out more about underwriting Midweek Politics, visit midweekpolitics.com.